not sleeping on the street. I'm a capable human being.
Making conscious next steps.
I'm a conscious individual.
Seeing growth really happen.
We some hip hop niggas, like we don't need to vocalize it to make shit like that's what I can.
I promise y'all,
12-hour day
my
type
stomach broke.
Listeners, thank you guys all so much for tuning in. You're now listening to the Flyer Pop Podcast. I got some beautiful guests with me today.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show these niggas how we really doing this shit, man. All my niggas, y'all know who y'all is, man. This for them other niggas, man. This for you other niggas, man.
I'm too focused on the paper, motherfucker hater. I'm just saying though. The old niggas shit, they don't do me no favors. I'm just saying though. This club lame as hell, me and you should just leave, baby. I'm just saying though. Come back to my spot, you gon' get on your knees, baby. I'm just saying though. You think he your nigga, he might be the police. I'm just saying though. I got that guap on me, my pocket so obese. I'm just saying though. Ain't fuck with me then, can't fuck with you now. Sorry, I'm just saying though. If I get on some shit, I know my niggas got me. Hey, I'm just saying though. Niggas step at Walgreens, need some more rubbers. Fucking Popeyes, I'd rather get some folk brothers. Hang with entrepreneurs and known dope runners. A feature price sound like I'm talking coke numbers. Hitting licks, way before we had a plug. Mask only Kodak on the Breakfast Club. Free Jada, we gon' hold you down without a doubt. Still going strong, fuck with niggas talking about. Big dogs, stop, stop, board the rookies. Bitches either selling dream or they selling pussy. I done sold everything, sell my soul, niggas. You think somebody owe you something, you a slow nigga. Niggas pop the sound, but rapping about birdies. Looking funny like LeBron in a Lakers jersey. Ain't gon' hate on the soul, I'ma motivate. I'ma show you how to win like Golden State. I'm too focused on the paper, motherfucker hater. I'm just saying though. The old niggas shit, they don't do me no favors. I'm just saying though. This club lame as hell, me and you should just leave, baby. I'm just saying though. Come back to my spot, you gon' get on your knees, baby. I'm just saying.
Peace and love to the population. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Flyer Pop Podcast. I'm your favorite host, Remy Supreme, and I got my wonderful co-host with me today, my guy Windbreaker Moses. Say what's up to the people, bruh.
What's up, guys? Back like I forgot something.
And we got a super special guest with us today. We got the homie Gwopped Up Speedy in the building.
What up, though, man? Gwopped Up Speedy in the building, man. Gwop.
What's poppin', man? How you doing, bro?
I'm great, man. I'm blessed. Just happy to be alive, man. I can't complain.
It's an honor to have you on the show, man. I've been seeing your name for a while, honestly. You know, in Grand Rapids.
Okay, that's what's up.
I've definitely been seeing your name around for a minute. Heard it through a lot of different people as well.
Oh, okay.
So let's just start from the beginning. I don't know if you're familiar, but you know, with our brand, what we really try to do, especially with the artists, is just kind of get their stories told, their background, and let their fans have somewhere to go to find out more about the artist, if you know what I mean.
For sure. All right.
So yeah, man, if we can, let's take it from the beginning. Let's talk about. Well, are you originally from Grand Rapids?
No, I'm from Saginaw.
Okay.
Saginaw, Michigan. Yeah.
Okay.
Born and raised. I've been here about half my life now, but it was always real back and forth. You know, moms, Dukes was trying to get Saginaw, crazy city, man.
Sag nasty.
Yes, it is very, very, very rough city, man. Good people, but it's just crazy. Ain't no opportunities, poverty, you know. That's a small city. So we used to always move back and forth like crazy, you know. We'll come here, shit'll get hard, we'll move right back, you know. But, yep, from the Sag, though.
No, I'm real familiar with that, too, man. Me and my mom, I practically went to a different school every year type shit. But looking back at it, I kind of appreciate it because I feel like I know so many more people that I ever would have known if I ain't never.
Yep, same here. I think it was all for a reason. I hate it at the moment. Like, dang, as soon as get cool with some friends and stuff, you leaving, and you know. But yeah, like you said, it's not for the same way. For real, it helped out, especially like seeing different stuff. Like that's why I think I know how to interact with people so good. Like, you know, a lot of people don't know how to come out their shell when they just used to just being in one spot and all this and that. I was moving around so much, and you know what I mean, and seeing different types of meet people from all walks of life, you know what I'm saying, all that. So yeah, I think that, you know, that helped out a lot.
Yeah, really helped build the social skills and stuff. I can see that for sure. What kind of student were you?
Huh?
What kind of student were you?
I was a straight A student.
Yeah,
I was a straight A in school. Like when I was in kindergarten, I was reading at a 8th grade level. Damn, in kindergarten. On everything I love.
That's crazy.
Yeah, 8th grade level. Like I remember they had to. I was so just reading so good that I used to have to go read with the first graders or second one of them. I used to have to just go when it's time to read. They had me going to class with the other kids, and then when I was in the 4th grade. They tried to move me up a grade. I didn't want to though, cause I wanted to stay with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't do all like mom was like, they want you to do it. I'm like, nope, I don't want to. She was like, all right, but yeah.
That's crazy. That's something similar actually happened to me too. In like I think it was 5th or 6th grade. I was going to Mulek. And they were trying to move me up a grade, but I just ended up, I think it was already like close to the end of the year, so I just started taking like different coursework, but just stayed in the same class or whatever. It's kind of crazy though.
Oh, okay. Some legends, I was, reading like probably 3 levels higher.
Something. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like I used to, it used to like. My family, all of them likes to brag about like every time we come around. I remember I was a kid, they'll bring out any book, read this, and I'll do. They used to just be like,
do it.
Yeah, spelling. I spell this, and I'll spell it, and the longest words, all that. They used to be amazed by it.
That's dope.
It's funny you thinking about it, but yeah.
That's dope. Did you go to college?
No, I didn't.
No?
I had scholarships too, man. I got to school. I was just focused on the wrong shit, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
I had scholarships and everything, man. But
just like academic scholarships, or were you playing
academic?
sports?
Yeah,
okay.
Academic. Yup. I had a couple of them, and I was like, man, I'm out here. I ain't.
If you would have went, what would you have studied?
I was supposed to go for electrical engineering, but it's crazy because I ain't even having no passion for that for real. It was just like I knew it was a good career, you know what I mean? Good paying job, yeah. Sure. And it was gonna be engineering, either automotive engineering or electrical. It was gonna be one of the two.
My parents would have been proud of you. I'm African, man. My parents, that's all.
Oh yeah,
Go to school, be an engineer.
Yup. And for real though, it seems like a lot of Africans that go to school for engineering. I swear, man, that's funny.
Like all my little cousins doing that shit. For real? Yeah, that ass.
Yup. I can believe it. Yup.
So did you graduate out here or graduate in Saginaw?
I graduated here at the O. Yup.
Ottawa word.
Yeah, 06, man. Yup. I graduated in 06.
Word, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, I know I look young as hell, man. I'm 31, man.
I say, it don't crack.
Yup.
That's a fact too.
Yeah, 06 though. Yeah. Good times at the O, man. For real.
Word, man. So you talked about moving around a lot. Talk a little bit more about what life was like growing up. What type of music was being played?
Growing up, man, my pops, he was a producer. Like he messed with a lot of cats. He did beats with a lot of cats. Like, back then, the early 90s, that Flint crowd was popping. I really think them the first cats that blew up out of Michigan with them Flint cats. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with MC Breed. You never heard of him? You ever heard the song, I gotta get mine, you gotta get yours, I'm about to get mine? You never heard they play on commercials sometimes, all that.
I feel like
it was him and Tupac.
Sound a little familiar.
It was him and MC Breed and Tupac. That was like, MC Breed was like the first guy to Michigan that blew it. Like, he was, Warren G made that beat. Like, he was the West Coast, loved him. Like, he was like I just saw an interview the other day, Scarface was like, our clique, it was me, Breed, Pimp C, they was like, because they felt like they was the underdogs, you know what I mean? So they all ran together. But Breed, the Dayton family, to me, them like the first Doughboys Cash Out, but they was just way more raw. Like even Boosie, I don't know if you ever heard the Boosie song, damn, I love all my niggas. And all my niggas love me. He even said along there, like, back then, we would ride to that Dayton family. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on that, though. That was like the early 90s, 91, 92, 93.
Damn, that's
so my dad was hanging. He used to have them in the sack. With him, they used to be hanging with my pops. My pops be making them be like Shoestring, all them. These are like legendary Michigan cats, you know what I mean? I grew up, my dad with the keyboard, like, I forgot the name of
MIDI or whatever.
Yeah, I think so. Yup. It's called like AR something. It's like one of the first like keyboards a lot of cats were using back then with making beats. You know what I mean? A lot of hip hop cats or whatever. Okay. But my pops used to rap all that, and my mom, she just was a music head. My mom she ain't even 50 yet, so that you gotta think like back when I was that little. That's their era, like the 80s. Anything they was listening to, they was still kids. I was listening to like I was in the 3rd grade rapping Eazy-E, word for word.
Damn,
like
crazy.
Snoop Dogg, Doggy Style album. I was rapping that whole album word for word. Like one day my mama, even notice I was in my room. Plus, he came like, "What you doing? Listening to this?" And took it. I'm like, "I'm listening all the time," you know, like just took it for all. Like, but I used to beat that all like the most gangster shit. I grew up on all that though, even the R&B, all that like Isley Brothers, all that like. My mom and my dad was music heads, so
Word.
I got it from them. My granddad, he's a singer, but he a pastor as well. So, okay. But still though, he was known for back in the day in the SAG. He was one of them cats that was supposed to blow up out the SAG on the singing tip, but he changed his life around. He was just take care of my moms and whatever, my auntie. He ain't even, do it like that. He grew up with LJ Reynolds, part of the Dramatics, the Dramatics. Okay, yeah. One of the main singers in that group from Saginaw. That was one of my granddad's best friends, and he stopped him from getting in the industry. He's like, "Man, you got 2 kids, you got a good ass job at GM. I don't want you get in this industry because this industry gonna just fuck all that up." Like, he's like, "Gonna eat you all. It's too much go," but he wouldn't let him. He supposed to give him a deal, all that, and he like, "No, I ain't gonna."
Them GM careers were promising back in the day.
Back then, they was getting out of high school. My granddad always told me we were getting out of high school, 18 years old, making bank, like good money, buy a house and buy this and that. Ain't like that no more, So, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, man.
But yeah, that's what I grew up on though. Like, and like music wise though, I grew up on. Like all everything. I was a music head as a kid. Like I love Rakim, man, Nas, Jay-Z, Biggie, all that West Coast stuff. I was real West Coast, like loving like Pac. Like we used to be in school, like saying West Side and everything. Like we used to really jump kids. Like you ain't with West Side, like for real. You like Biggie, like we was all into that for real. Word. Like it's great. But yeah, man, I grew up on a little bit of everything. Scarface and Ghetto Boys. Man, anything that was out, man. I knew about it. I was on it for real. Anything.
So would you say your dad was the one that got you into rapping?
Since
he was already producing.
I mean, yeah, kind of watching him do that. Yeah, I would say that. But he didn't like, have me writing or nothing. I was influenced by seeing him. Yeah. I didn't start writing until I was like in the 8th grade. Yep, I was in the 8th grade. And then when I was showing my dad, little brother, he like my big bro. He only like 5 years older than me. So that's who he used to have me with him all the time. You know what I mean? So, and he put me onto a lot of music as well. You know what I mean? Because I had my mom, my dad, but at the same time I got him. He like the guy I look up to. He like he popular in the hood. He had me on everything, all that No Limit shit, everything. That's when No Limit was popping. Like, you know what I mean? That's when No Limit was running shit. And my mom was beating the hell out that shit too. So he would put me on every year for real. Like all that Outkast, all that shit. So one day I showed him, I just showed him my lyrics. He like, "Dang, that's good." You know what I'm saying? He was like, "We gonna show your pops over there." So my pops he was like, "Hey, keep going." And then just kept doing it from there.
You and your dad ever collab?
Oh yeah, we used to do Madison. Yeah. We got a lot of songs together from when he trained me. Actually, my nigga Jada, free Jada Dollar, man. He trained us, man. He actually trained us when we really want to record and stuff. He had the studio in his room, and he would be like, give us a beat. He'd be like, write a hook. He's tell us, and the song ain't nothing without the hook. If they don't like the hook, they ain't gonna really fuck with the song. He was telling us all that when we was like 14, 15 years old. So he'll come back with it. If he ain't like that shit, he'll be like, "That shit whack, this and that." For real, he would tell us. I used to be mad. Then Jada, I ain't gonna lie, Jada was like a little more advanced than me on I always people love him so much now, but they don't know I knew what he could be back then. I used to be like, you know what I mean? Nobody was putting him in the booth. Nobody I was one getting him in the you know how to rap, and then I heard him what the. You know what I'm saying? And my dad used to always love his stuff better, a little better than mine. I was like, oh, I used to be like, so that made me better. That got me so cold, being around my nigga Jada. I had it, but it just had like that helped me step my game up a lot. And my dad knew what he was doing too. You know what I'm saying? So
just motivating you.
Yeah, it motivated. Yeah, it was good competition, man, with us, man. So yeah, yup. He used to train us though, and man, it wasn't when no Joe had us battling older people, all his clique and all them. He used to have me and Jada battling them, all that shit, man. Yep.
That's dope. So so you real well versed in freestyling and all that.
Oh yeah. It went easy, man. Ain't come overnight. I used to be horrible with that shit, like for real.
Do you like writing or freestyling more?
Writing. A lot of people when they hear my music, they be like, "Damn, do you do poetry or something?" And I'm like, "No, I put a lot of thought into it, you know." But writing though, writing freestyling, I can, but no, I want my shit to be so right, so perfect, you know. So
do you remember like what like inspired you to even write those bars in 8th grade? Like what since your dad wasn't pushing you, like was it just
the love of it?
Yeah,
just the love of it. I always wanted to be a rapper though since I was a kid though. I knew I was gonna always want to be a rapper since a kid. I just loved I love hip hop too much. I always knew that's something I want. It just was like I even when I was a teenager or something, I would be around older cats I was working with or something. They like in their 30s something. We'll be talking and it'd be like, what the fuck? How you know about this? How you know about that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I love. That's what I want to do. You know what I mean? I feel like you really love something. Is what you love. You gotta love the culture as well, and I'm really love the culture. Even if it ain't about the money or nothing, I just something I always wanted to be part of. Cause
just in a heavy appreciation.
Because I know what it means.
It was like you've been around it like
for real.
So like you just
grew
up off the game. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty much for real. Like, and I feel like all that's for a reason. You know what I mean? So I'm like. And I used to like even my aunties tell me all the time like I remember when you used to have a brush like my auntie about almost 70 years old, she told me the other day recently she's like, I remember when you used to have a hairbrush and rapping like when you was a kid like trying to rap for real.
That's crazy.
Like I used to be in my room. I remember one time I was in my room, I was visioning crowd like I'm acting out. My mom was walking around like I just stopped like, you know what I mean? Like for real, this is what I always envisioned. You know what I mean? So I always wanted to do this shit, man. For real. Then I just finally got the courage to start writing, I guess.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your uncle? You said you was
my Uncle Gwopped, yep.
And your dad, was there any other role models for you at that age? Like,
yeah, my granddad. Always definitely my granddad. I'll say who else? Man, really is
honestly, I gotta say, as a black man, bro, you got a lot of male.
Oh yeah,
dope,
I'm blessed for that.
Yeah,
I'm very blessed for that. Even to come from the city like I come from, like my family, I have a huge family, and I don't realize how big my family is till I be around other people, and you know what I mean, other families. So I be like, I'm blessed. Like I got, like you know how they say, you know, I know y'all ever seen them memes when they got the. We say like the dad side and they look rough as hell, blah, this and that. They got the mom side, everybody look like the Cosbys and shit. Yeah. That's all my family, like my mom's side, all them like success. I got a lot of successful aunties, like man, that stay in Cali, like and all like police officer, corporate. And I got cousins that's dentist and doctor. I got a cousin that's a doctor, fucking psychologist, all type of shit. Now my other side of family, I got the, you know what I mean, the roughnecks, the thug, whatever you want to call it, but they all good people though. You know what I mean? They don't like they just hood with it, you know.
They just out in the field.
Yeah, on the field, yeah. Even my grandmother, like my dad, mom, she like worked for the city. Everybody, like my granddad, he a big pastor, Saginaw. Everybody know him. Like my great granddad, he was a legend. That like hustling, they call him Dirty Red. He let everybody know him for hustling, like on the gambling tip. But like I got a real big family, and yeah, like I had male influences. I had a lot of that, like more than a lot of people did growing up.
Yeah, man,
that's
sure.
a blessing.
That's definitely something to be grateful for, man.
Yeah.
That's what leads a lot of people astray. Not having
that definitely played a part of me, you know, even though I could have been in a lot of BS, that helped a lot, for real. Helped a lot.
I feel that, man. So you mentioned some artists that you grew up on. I was listening to I'm Just Saying though, and for some reason I was getting like a Twista vibe from that. Did you got any like
That's
any
crazy.
Twista influence? Could you say?
Yeah, I love that boy, man. I grew up on Adrenaline Rush. My mom used to beat that shit, man. When
that
I
was
was
my shit.
She used to beat the hell, like beat that shit, bro.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
and that's why I grew up. Yeah, I grew up on that, man.
That
Grew up
makes
on
sense,
that, man.
man.
It's crazy though. I posted footage of me performing downtown when I performed at the Festival of the Arts recently, and
Oh, you were there?
yeah, I performed down there. Yeah.
Oh snap! I was supposed to go to that, but I had to go to work.
Oh yeah, it was straight. This dude from around here, named Unc Funk or whatever. He like a hip hop legend around here and shit. He had posted it, and he tagged Twista in it, and Twista liked it or whatever. Yeah,
That's tight. That's
yeah,
tight. That's super
yeah.
dope.
That's awesome.
For real, I was like, damn, that's what's up. For
Twista
real.
low key an underrated legend, man. That nigga put out some fire back in the day,
One of
and
the
even like
greatest.
his flow was stolen by so many people.
Yes.
Like
He
Twista's
one of
a
the
guy.
greatest, man. He one of the greatest
One of
ever.
the
Like
underdog legends.
very underdog legend, man. He too lyrical, and to do what he do, man, that's just nuts, man. For real, a legend.
Yeah, I feel that, man. Talk about some like who are you listening to now? Who are some of your favorite artists that you messing with? Well, let's do two different. Let's do
right.
locally. Let's do mainstream. If you got
Okay.
some people locally that
Oh
you mess
yeah,
with.
yeah, definitely. All right, locally, I'll say She's Weeze.
Word. Shout out to him. He about to
Yep.
be here tomorrow.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Tell boy I shouted him out, man.
Definitely.
She's Weeze, Red Peso.
Okay.
Let me see. Man, so many. 2055 Rosewood.
Bro, yeah, I've heard of them before. I think I've seen them perform a few times.
Yeah, yup. They ain't together no more, but they still
for
they
real?
do their solo things or whatever.
Okay.
Man, there's so many. No.
That's a good thing to say though.
Yeah, it is. It's one of the most
most
talented cities.
But most rappers, man, they be too scared. Like I'm glad you actually are naming them freely. You know, a lot of rappers don't even like showing love to other artists, especially locally.
That's why I get so much love, because everybody know I show love, man. I've been showing love, man, since day one. I show love. Like, people don't understand that, man. Like, people we want to be in competition. Like, bruh, try to get yourself, try to just focus on getting your name known. Like, ain't nobody gonna stop your shine.
Right.
You isn't a million people in Cali trying to make it, and Georgia's trying to make it. How you gonna be scared of this man next to you?
Exactly. And the way that's gonna get your name blow up faster is by knowing everybody around you. And they're gonna be talking about you too and shit.
Exactly. Oh yeah, my boy Shills the Don, or Shills the Genius. Willie the Kid, of course, he ain't local, but Willie the Kid.
he local.
Yeah.
He be out here.
Yeah, he be out here like, he the ambassador. I'll say the GR. He showed us all how to do this shit.
He did it first.
Made it happen. So
for sure.
I like that man. He be talking so fancy.
Yeah, that boy vocabulary is a motherfucker. Boy. I be like, God damn. Who else, man?
What about mainstream?
Mainstream.
Some like current artists.
Freddie Gibbs.
Ooh, last project he did with Madlib.
Yeah, I'm beating that shit like crazy, man.
That shit was fire.
I love that nigga, man. I swear, man.
That was a dope collab too. Like you could tell that vibe.
Oh
like
man,
real organic.
They had to wait a little too long for it, but
facts.
Cause Pinata, man, that fucked my head up when I first heard Pinata. I was like,
man.
oh my god, damn.
Yeah.
Like
Freddie
that,
a monster.
Yeah, my boy tossed me the link at work, so like right when I stopped into work, I downloaded it. So like,
what Pinata or the new one?
The new one. The new one. I'm gonna say Pinata was crazy. I don't know what I was doing at the time. I was probably baked out, but Pinata was like, the beats on that one was just redunculous. Like,
that boy nasty, man. But Freddie, I'm beating that DJ Mustard shit right now.
Word, 10 Summers.
10 Summers, that YG.
Perfect 10, not 10 Summers.
Yeah, Perfect 10. That new YG shit. For real, ain't that what it's called?
Yep. That shit's hard too.
Benny the Busher.
Someone was just putting me on with him over the weekend.
I wish you would have just seen my face. I was like a man of culture. Like,
I be on it, bro. I be on. I'm telling you, I listen to all the real shit, man.
I was like literally just listening to it for the first time earlier today. I saw he had like a Black Thought feature on there. That was pretty crazy. That's all I got to.
Gotta shout out Black Thought, man. But who else, man? I love Big Crit, J. Cole, Kendrick.
Of course.
Who else?
You fucking with that the Revenge?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that shit, man. God damn. Why they just doing him like that, man?
They had too many features on there.
That was just like a little
they
sample.
did, but that shit still cold.
It's fire. Yeah. Too many good features. I should have said
man,
that. Too many fire features.
Well, like on the sleeve or whatever, or like however they posted on Instagram, they was like, this many artists, this many that, 128 songs, but we gonna do 18. I was like, what? I'm about to go back to sleep for part 4.
Yeah, I ain't even
128.
128 songs.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's crazy.
I'm still confused as how Nudie and Cole got in the studio.
Nudie, yeah, that was a surprise.
I was surprised the hell out when I seen that surprised the fuck out of me.
And he made 2 songs too. I was so surprised, dog.
Surprised the fuck out of me.
Nudie fire.
Gotta shout out Bankroll Fresh, man. He ain't here no more, but I love that dude, man.
Rest in peace, legend.
I love that dude.
What was that little kid's name that he used to be with too?
Bankroll PJ.
Yeah, Bankroll PJ. Yeah, that nigga's so funny.
Yeah,
guys.
man. Yeah.
All blue hunters.
That boy got too
hunters.
much swag, man. Oh, that boy got too much swag.
Yeah, that little.
Oh yeah, shout out to my little dog, my homie man Sire, man. He was on the Rap Game season 5. He almost won that shit. I don't know if you ever seen that Jermaine Dupri show called The Rap Game.
I never seen it.
Yeah,
I seen it.
You know Sire is. He was just on the last season. He was the runner-up, but he from Saginaw, and
I'm gonna have to backtrack because my memory is like.
Check him out. He like a little Kendrick, for real. He a hip hop, like he only 15 and he.
But be gone.
Oh my god.
Wait,
he's skinny, got like blonde hair, but not blonde, but he got like a little fade.
He from here?
He from Saginaw.
Oh shit!
Yeah, his dad, one of my dad's best friend. I got songs with his dad when I was a little nigga. Like
That's
for
crazy.
real. He like he used to post freestyles. Like he literally packed his bags. They moved down there just to get him on there a couple of years ago, and they lived in a trailer park in the woods. Like it's about like 8. Now he got like 8, 9 kids or whatever. And they moved down there. And they used to show up to everywhere Jermaine Dupri was at. He would freestyle every Rap Game event they had, whatever, all the film and shit when they had a concert, whatever. He was popping up everywhere, freestyling for Brian Michael Cox and all them part of the show, the Brad, all them Jermaine. He would be pop all the time. He ain't even have a buzz because usually the kids got to have a buzz to get on there.
Yeah.
He was just grinding and posting freestyles literally every single day, even if that shit got 10 views. And he lyrical as fuck, and I was telling like, man, I'll be like, you gonna be on that shit. I used to be telling like, I can't wait to see you on that show. He was the most popular kid on that shit. Damn, when he got ended up being on that bitch.
Dope. What channel does that show come on?
Lifetime, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know why I haven't heard it. I gotta check that shit out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Sire, man.
That's dope, man. Shout out to how you spell his name?
SIRE.
Okay.
Yeah, SIRE. Yeah.
That shit just remind because Jaden Smith just dropped an album and it's the second to last one he dropped was called Sire. This one he just dropped is called Iris. That's why I was confused by it.
Slaps.
Yeah, I got to check
Have
it
you
out.
heard it?
Shout out to I'll be listening to him too, man.
Jaden Smith, you fuck with him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his music is hard, man. His music is super hard.
On the other tip, shouts out to him for putting on for Flint, for real.
Yeah, man, for real. And I just seen that vegan shit he just did, getting all that food to the homeless people too.
Yeah, man. I just posted about that today, man. Yeah, that shit is too dope, bro. Like, that's like next level godliness of a human being. You know what I mean?
Man, just for real, because he ain't got to do that.
Exactly, man.
Right,
he got so much bread. He has so much like respect and clout already. For him to go out of his way to service people like that, that shows another level of humanity for real.
Yep.
Much respect, man. Shout out to Jaden Smith.
No doubt.
But outside of hip hop, is there any other music that you mess with? Like anything that would surprise the
R&B? That's about it, bro.
Yeah.
I don't listen to much else for real.
Nah, I feel you.
I try to, like, cause other artists be like, yeah, I listen to this and that, and I be trying to, and I'll be like, I can't do it.
I just had to ask because the last interview, homie said he listened to Kiss and Aerosmith.
Oh yeah, he was
some other shit. And I was just mad surprised by it. And it doesn't necessarily make you cool.
I bet that shit go hard though if I hear the right shit, you know.
For sure.
I was honestly surprised myself that he bumps that. Like he said AC/DC, and he was like, I heard him mumbling the lyrics to TNT, and I gave him the head. And I was like, yeah.
Oh, see, I'll be trying to, man. But see, that's, somebody got to put me on to some shit, like, or I got to stumble across. I'll be like, oh, you know what I mean? But and it seems like every time I just try to go listen to some shit, my my patience too low. I'll just end up like, I could be listening to this right now. Fuck that. I'm all about my time, man. I be like, I could be using my time listening to this. Fuck that. I'll check this out real quick.
I'm the same way now too, because some days I'll just catch myself listening to music and it's like, man, I could be listening to this podcast and learn something about this. I would definitely try to, or even an audio book, whatever it might be. Just trying to be more productive or something.
And time is very crucial.
For sure, man.
For real.
Shit is money. Time is money, man.
Real talk.
Yeah, because like the same thing with I had this conversation with my boy earlier. You probably like this too. We were like, we're just stuck in traffic for a minute. And I was just like, man. And he was like, yo, this is crazy. I was like, what you mean? He was like, well, where are we going? I was like, we finna go get food. And he was like, well, look at all these other cars. Like, you don't even know. He's like, he could be going to a job interview. He could be going to like home. I was like, he could be going to kill somebody. He could be going drop off. You know, like just the craziness of like time and just like in traffic alone, just seeing
you all in one place.
That's some shit I be thinking
different.
too, man. I be in traffic. I'll just be looking around like, you know what I mean? It'd be funny, man.
Even like a grocery line and shit, it's just like, what's everybody doing?
What you making tonight?
But let's talk about the project a little bit, man. Get Gwopped Up or Die Trying. That's the most recent, right?
Most recent, yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. What was the inspiration behind the album?
Really, I was just taking too long to drop some shit, man. Take too long to drop some shit. I'm like, I'll be trying to have shit too perfect, and you know what I mean? It just take too long. So I'm like, man, I'm just about to drop whatever I got. Not whatever I got, but I'm about to just put something together right now and just throw it out. Like, why am I sitting on this shit? You know what I mean?
Right.
When a couple of the joints, like I'm just saying though, it's like 3 or 4 joints on there. I went and recorded to add to a couple songs I already had laid down that just had been sitting. Okay. So I was just like, I'm gonna go core at least a couple new fresh joints to give them something fresh, and then I'm gonna just throw this shit out. And yeah, that's basically what it was.
Yeah, I fuck with that. I'm just saying though, Jones.
Yeah, that's like the main song everybody talk about, man. Yeah. Everywhere I go, they be like, "I'm just saying though." Like, and it's crazy because I make that hook on the right, on like I ain't have a hook for it. I had the verse and all that, and then I was just trying to hurry up because on my time at the booth at the studio, and it just came to me. I just wrote shit like 5 minutes.
Perfect. Yeah. Especially as a Michigan cat, you know, that's a perfect Michigan.
Yeah, like that's why I be trying to make everything relatable as hell. You know, I just try to make. That's why I know people gonna love the shit they can relate to the most. You know what I mean? Like that's why I put the shit in there about chicken coop and you know I mean 4 brothers. I mean all this and that. Like I try to make everything relate. When you hear it, you gonna be you connecting with it. Yeah. Like I be doing. I was just playing this chick I was just chilling with the other day. I played her that shit. She was like, hold on. When I said the Popeyes first, she's like, what you just say? Go back, go. You know what I mean? I love that. You know what I mean? For real.
I like that too because I feel like you know, it just gives the. It just gives your city like that, like, oh shit, he did it, you know, like
exactly. Real talk, but yeah, I love that. I love the project though. It came out good, man. And one of the main things I did with is I ain't get every song I got a feature, but every feature on there is a local cat from around here. You know what I mean? Cats like I got Red Pace on there. I got Road Runner Row. He doing this thing right now. Big QP. I got Shields the Genius, Gunru, Izzy. I got Replay on there. A lot of cats around here that I feel like people need to be hearing. I got they own half of the songs or whatever. So
word.
So it wasn't only just like hey, like let's collab. It's like, hey, like I fucks with you so heavy. Like let's use this as a platform to help you out.
You know? Like that was my plan with it for real. If I could have. It would have been somebody on every song, but I just kind of not rushed, but I was like, fuck, I'm about to drop it right now. I would have took more time with it, ain't no telling when that bitch would have dropped.
How long were you sitting on the project?
It really, I don't know, man. Like, it's hard to say because I ain't even, like, this Get Gwopped Up, Die Trying Volume 1, I came up with that name when I just was like, I'm going to put something out. But the project I had been working on is what I'm about to put out now called Against All Odds, my real album. Like, you know, that's what I feel like. This is about to, my next album, whatever you want to call it. I've been working on that. And a lot of songs, I was just like, I was just trying to add shit too perfect. Then I was going through a lot of shit.
Yeah.
with dealing with my bro case and all that, when all this happened in my clique or whatever, like it's crazy. So I was just like, for a good 6 months to a year, I was just like not focused like I should have been. Now I was just like, man, I gotta quit playing. I already put something out. I'm sitting here trying to take all day. This shit, I'm talking about shit so personal. It was like I'm listening to it and then it bring me down. I'm like, oh, I don't even want to say. I don't want niggas knowing all that, hearing all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just crazy, man. It was some emotional shit, man. Huh? Yeah, man. It was like, damn, I'm like, man, these boys, man, fucking with us. I even say this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was thinking too hard, man. Like, way too hard. Now I was like, man, I gotta just get the feeding. I gotta fuck that, man. I gotta feed the people, man. So when the CD cover, honestly, somebody on the gram that I follow on their page, he had this was already a pre-made cover. It just ain't had the name and none of that. I'm like, that's perfect. Yeah, I just bumped to. I'm like, I'm about to get there right now. I mean, he just added the name for me. I thought about. I'm like, well, I'm a call, and then it just was all like off the top for real. And it
all worked out.
And people loved it. They were like, oh, the cover call. I'm ready here. You know, so that's all it was for real. But what I'm really working on right now is Against All Odds. Actually, that's done. It's done right now. I'm just getting the marketing shit together and all that right now.
Can you go into a little bit about the
Against All Odds?
Yeah.
It's just it should be out. I'm pushing for end of August or top of September, and I'm just like, you know, it's real. I'm trying to make a good concept around it, like how I'm gonna organize the songs and everything, but it's real. It's everything real on that bitch. Like, it's real personal. Like even like on my intro, you know what I mean. I'll give y'all a little sample if I can. You know what I mean. Just like on my intro, I was just going right, like, because I want to make everybody know what I've been going through, dealing with since the last time I put out a full album, you know what I mean, or whatever. Yeah. I was like born and raised in the nasty. I'm the oldest of 5. Life changed, they been the same since my grandmother's died. When DT got killed, shit brought tears to my eyes. My little bro had a good heart, he was just trying to survive. Mama beat 2 strokes, and she still fighting lupus. If I lose her, I'll go crazy. Please, Lord, get her through this. I'm so hard, I can't live with you, baby. Dick you down, then I'm bouncing. I'm fucked up in the head. Ain't gonna lie, I need counseling. Ever since that, damn, hold on. Ever since I've been focused, niggas hating on Speedy. Seem like my phone don't ring until a motherfucker need me. My baby mama the realest, know that she got my back. We probably should have been married, but I wasn't ready for all that. That player shit in my blood, get it straight from my pops. Give me my respect, don't wait till I die to give me my props. Niggas killing for nothing, I stay the fuck out the way. Beat the fuck out of a racist, bitch, this ain't back in the day. No, you know what I mean? Just, and that's just like, y'all can't wait for y'all to hear this shit, man.
I can't wait, but I was like, literally like after every bar, like, I felt that for real, man.
Oh, yeah, good looking. Nice. Good looking, bro.
That's
for
hard.
real.
That's super hard.
Yeah.
So, you got any like go-to producers you work with, or how do you find your beats?
Well, one of my go-to producers is Southside Rich. He been produced for a lot of cats out in like Detroit, fucking with him real hard. He do all them cats out there like All Star JR and. Man, I can't name all the people that's fucking with him right now, but he like our little cousin. Like, he did me and Jada all our shit. This like, I know him since a kid.
Word.
And really everybody else is be off the internet, man. Okay. Cause like my sound, what I really like, and I can't really find too many people around here that really make this shit like this sound I be wanting, like the beats that just bring it out of me. So I really be on the internet just getting them bitches. I buy them off the net.
How would you describe like your sound?
I would say like I like a little bit of everything. Like, I like soulful beats. I like laid back shit, like that funky laid back type shit. Like I'm very influenced by like that West Coast shit, and also like I was telling y'all that y'all listened to back in the day, like the Dave Family, MC Breed, and that's what they was on. Like, they shit was just funky, you know what I mean? Like that Pimp C, UZK type shit. That's why I like Big Crit, that type shit. That's the type of shit I love. I love that sound. So I would say that, really, you know what I mean? Like the laid back funky, so you go bounce your head too. Word. You know what I mean? Real hard, and you know what I mean? Shit like that, for real. Yeah.
I I can dig it, man. You kind of hinted at them earlier, man. I definitely want to talk about these before we forget the cyber stream cards, man.
Yeah.
Can you tell the people, put the people on, because everybody's asleep. This is
man.
this is like, as an artist too, like I feel like this is like a game changer, bro.
Yeah, it is, man.
Like a big marketing tool for any artist,
man.
So,
trying to give them the game, man, for real. This basically a card, a flyer card, or whatever you can call this. It got my own QR barcode. The barcode is on here, and then you can scan it on your phone just by putting your camera on the barcode, and then as soon as you put it on there, something gonna pop up say open, and you just hit it, and it's gonna take you to the internet, and it's gonna have a page, a website. It just got a picture of me, then it just got every link to everything: Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, everything, YouTube, all that. You just go whatever you listen to music on, just hit listen, and that's it.
Yeah, that's a game changer, definitely.
Seriously.
It's so instant.
Yeah,
versus
instant.
just being like, yo, check me out on so and so. Like,
Yep.
hey, bro, I got you.
Yep,
You know?
no one ain't gonna do it. Shit.
Sometimes they might, but they be like,
sometimes
damn,
they
I
might.
forgot.
Yeah.
Like,
Sometimes they might. Yeah, they but
yeah, but with the card,
when I
just,
was just at a festival, the Common Ground Festival, and
Yeah.
everybody always I'm like, you know what to do with it, and they like, what? I show them, they like, what the? They like,
This next
dog,
level,
you smart
bro.
as hell,
Yeah.
bro. They like, what the fuck?
you ahead of the curve, with
Man,
this, for real.
yeah, I gotta give a shout out to my dog, Boss Ruff. He another cat from around here, man. He doing this thing. He the one put me on to this, man.
Okay.
I seen him. I gotta give him the credit, 'cause I seen him post a video with his card doing it, and this is my dog. We went to high school together and everything. He always been smart as fuck, man. He wild as hell,
Yeah.
but he smart as shit, man. On the marketing and promotion, all that.
Word.
And I saw he posted a video, and nobody really ain't comment on there and say. I saw what he did. I'm like, what the fuck? Cause he was like, y'all better get on me. I'm telling y'all boys what y'all. I'm like, hold on, bro. So I hit him, man. He got me together, man. So shout out to Boss Ruff, man. He the one put me on this, man, for real.
Yeah, man, I can't say enough how much of a game changer this is. Because if you think about it, like back in the day, most artists blew up by going to the malls, going anywhere, and just passing their CDs out. So you could technically do that with these too. But I mean, just anywhere where you're going, it's like handing out your business card. You know, this is practically a business, like a technological advanced business card.
yeah, and depending on your body of work, like how you said, like, you know, like handing out a mixtape with this alone, like it's gonna bring out the whole discography.
Right, right. I feel like
For
I can even do this with the podcast too. Like I could.
You can.
You
I need to
That's
can.
it's a game.
Because I remember
yeah,
seeing it
yeah.
from like businesses, like when this thing first popped on the scene, it was like candy bars, and they'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, like go to the website for the contest or something like that. Then
Yep.
like actual businesses start using it,
Yep.
and then like now it's just like coming to this. So it's
Yep.
like people like in the rap game are just
It opens the window up my lights for, like, you know, I could put this shit on t-shirts, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Whatever. It's crazy. Like,
That's
it's
fire.
nuts. You can do it. It's man.
You got one up on the game right now for sure.
Oh yeah. I'll be fucking people heads up when I give them that shit. They be like, "What, boy? You on some Nipsey shit?"
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm thinking of because you know Nip, that's his story. He came up passing out CDs out of his trunk.
Oh
and
yeah.
shit, you know what I mean?
And I know that. I know how that go, because I done did that grind. I done did all that, man. CDs, handing them out, selling them, whatever. You know what I mean? Going to these concerts, all that. That's why I feel like my name will help my name get out a lot, because I'm always made myself visible. Always,
Yeah.
people be on the, like, you might look good on the net, but if you ain't out here in these streets, man, that shit ain't gonna mean nothing, dog.
I gotta dap you for that,
For real.
because literally like a month or two ago, me and my clique, we was having a conversation about the dope thing about the internet, but at the same time the bad thing, because you can easily just like, you know, post whatever, but sometimes, you know, it's like, best way to put it is like, an internet rapper ain't shit if the computer don't work. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Like, you still gonna be relevant. You feel me?
if shit go down,
But shit go down, you know. But shit go down for them.
I'ma
It's like,
know,
oh,
I'ma
well,
still
where
know
you
how to
link
get
it,
to
you
it.
know? Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn,
trust
that's
me.
crazy. I never thought about that.
Yeah,
It's
man.
a game changer, because like the internet, I feel like it's an awesome thing, but at the same time, like
Right.
you still have to dig back to your roots on how
You got
like,
to, man.
how people hustled with this.
It's like you a walking business. You got to look at yourself like that. You got, you know, you got to. A lot of people don't be on the internet. A lot of people don't be on their phones like that. A lot of, you know what I mean. Just a lot of people don't get hip to shit till you show them in person, or you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like for instance, like when I was at that festival, I was the only artist out there promoting something. out of all these thousands of people, I was the only one. I'm like, look at this shit. I'm the only rap person doing
there's
music.
a bunch of artists up there too.
Yeah.
So what? They didn't have like any car seats.
Nobody out there passing
anything?
out nothing. Yeah, nothing. I was the only nigga out there selling some. I mean, not selling, but pushing some shit. And I'm telling my bro like, shit, that's a good thing. I'm like, I know. I'm just saying, like,
like just damn.
I'm just like, damn. Like, even when I go to a lot of these concerts, I don't go to concerts if I'm not pushing something. I feel like it's a waste of my time. Like, I'm trying to get where they motherfucking going. What they doing? I'm trying to do what they doing. If I ain't going there if I ain't got something to promote. Fuck that shit. Like, as bad as I want to, it gotta be a Nas or somebody or something. It gotta be somebody that like I gotta go. But other than that, like Freddie Gibbs was here. I ain't had nothing. I ain't even feel right. I'm like, man, bro, I was mad I ain't go, but still I was like, I don't feel like I'm wasting my time, bro. I can be focused on what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Make it something to promote.
Back to that topic of time. Like.
For real. Because I done wasted a lot of time going to shit, wasting money. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be like, damn, I ain't been in the studio all week, but I just spent money to come here. Don't add up, you know what I'm saying?
Like looking back at the weekend, you like, yeah, your total is negative 2. Like, oh, shit, what I do?
Like, god damn, you know what I'm saying? So for real, that shit real. Like, I be telling niggas that shit. Like, niggas, like I got friends, a couple friends that peoples that be looking at, like they be like, damn, bro, you doing this, doing that, you forgetting about me. I'm like, bro, I'm not stopping, no, bro. Time, look, I got a family, I got a son.
Yeah, niggas got whole lives.
Yeah, bro. I'm not stopping you. Like, bro, and they don't understand because they don't grind. You ain't gonna understand my grind till you see what you gotta do.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? They don't be knowing. It's from the outside looking in.
I feel that, man. Before we officially move past these, for the artists that do need to get their marketing game up, and even me, are these hard to get? Like, what's the process of getting these cars?
Actually, when it comes to the QR code and all that, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know how to do that shit at all. I ain't even, because I cashed them out to do that for me and all that. But getting these printed up ain't nothing. You can get like 1,000 of these for about $75 to $100.
All right, that's straight.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just about getting your design and getting the QR code made. I could get with my man. He'll make the QR code, and it's basically your own website. It's a site that I can text that to people, and it's gonna take them right to all that to what they scan it to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So,
because some people have that in their like link bios or their bio links or whatever too, just that little hyperlink.
Like my boy Baz, he like after we did 20 Monroe last year, 21 Savage, he just like had them motherfuckers out of nowhere. I was like, where the fuck you get those?
Oh, he got these too?
Oh yeah, he got those.
Word? I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
This is the first time I've even like seen him in life.
Oh, for
like
real?
when I saw him on your Instagram, I'm like, man, this is next level. I didn't know they've been out that long for real.
Yeah, you and my boy Baz ahead of the curve because like
that's what's up for real.
Because when I seen it, I was like, oh shit. I was like, these niggas know.
yeah, bro, got it, man. Gotta stay on it, man. Shit.
Game changer.
And so when I see opportunity, I'm like, oh, I'm on it.
Gotta seize that shit.
Making shit easier for me. Shit.
Exactly.
And it's a money saver too.
Man, this is a game changer. I can't say that enough. But let's talk about Gwopped Up Records.
Oh, okay, for sure.
That's a record label, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Started by me and my bro Jada. Well, the whole Gwopped Up thing come from we used to be a group called when we a duo, when we put our duo projects, we was called Gwopped Up Cartier Gang. That was back. We had a project. We put out like 2 or 3 projects together. We had one called Jumped Off the Porch Early. Man, that bitch classic, man.
I fucked with the title.
Man, that bitch classic. Yeah, I gotta throw it on all the on the streaming sites and shit. Because that was back in Dat Piff days and shit like that. Man, it's on Dat Piff. Yeah, that was back in 2010 when we put that out. And that, man, I'm telling you, that shit, man, that was a crazy project. And then we had one called Made in France, and that was because like we go out to Cartier Gang, you know, and the Cardi say Made in France, so that's where we got that title name from.
That's funny. Real Cardi boy.
Yeah. Before that, we used to be in this group that was real popular around here called Fly Uptown Coogee Kids. They was like, man, they was getting all the shows, or they was like the OGs from the hood. We was like the little niggas or whatever in the group, and we branched off from that. Like, man, we can do our own thing and shit. Like, fuck that shit. And we just started. That's when we came up with the Gwopped Up Cartier gang shit. And then with the my name wasn't even Gwopped Up Speedy for real. My nickname always been Speedy. Everybody know me as Speedy, like everybody. But my name, what my rap name used to be, like Mr. Bankroll. Yeah, my name used to be my first rap name, Mr. Bankroll. And then he was just Jada Dollar. And when we one time he was locked up doing his nigga stay locked up, man. Like for real, like even when Made of Friends came out, he was locked up when that shit came out. We had the free Jada edition and shit. Man,
That's crazy.
Yeah, I swear, man. But we had when he's locked up, he's like, bro, we gonna do like ASAP Rocky now, bro. I'm Gwopped Up JD, bro. You be like, add Gwopped Up. I'm like, oh yeah, Gwopped Up Speedy. You know what I mean? That's all we did.
How did the nickname Speedy come about?
From sports. I used to be boxing and from hooping, but really boxing though. Yeah, I was real good at boxing. Yeah.
How long did you do that?
For like almost 5 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was real good in boxing, man. To this day, I be running into like trainers and stuff. I know they be like still trying to get me back to it now. Like, man, you still got it, man. I know you do. It's just like ain't my passion, man. I love it to stay in shape or something, but
is that why you stopped? You just realized it wasn't a passion?
Yeah, I just realized then was my passion for real.
Word.
I'll know that when I first met Jada, I used to stay right on Benjamin, right where that boxing gym at King Park.
Okay.
I used to stay literally right across from there, right on Benjamin. I used to go there, and I remember I was boxing in there at practice or whatever. I remember Jada came in there, like him, all my boys. He was like, bro, you like, man, why you boxing, bro? You can't make no money doing this, bro. I was like, dang, bro, you just hating on my dream, bro. It's funny because that really wasn't my dream. At the time, it was something I was trying to do, but it's funny because I was real, man. I'm like, this nigga just really low key say, for real, though. You gonna dang shit on my dreams, bro. That's funny, though.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, that's where Speedy came from, though, yeah.
Okay.
And then we just made came up Gwopped Up Records or whatever, and that was it.
So was it just you and Jada in there as a note?
Me, Jada, and my homeboy Cutthroat. He actually on the song on the project called he on Get Gwopped Up Die Trying. He on there. He on the song called Double Up. Okay. He has a track got on there called Double Up. Yup. Yeah, he got something coming on the way. He want to, man, like how Benny the Butcher, like he like. That's like my bro all day, like them raw, then man, like yes, this dude, man, like that. He remind me so much of Benny. Like when I hear Benny, I'm like, oh my god, this cut like just bars. Like this dude man, he a beast, man. This guy, yeah, we working on shit right now.
Word. Even on you guys' shirt for Gwopped Up Records, it says it's more than a label, it's a lifestyle. Can you talk a little bit about the lifestyle that's behind the label?
Loyalty, shit. Gwopped Up, really to me, is like, it ain't just about money. It's like a state of mind. Like they say, you can't be rich you gotta have a mindset to get rich. You gotta have a mindset to get Gwopped Up. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I look at it. Like, you can be Gwopped Up in spirit. You can be Gwopped Up with personality. Like, but when the lifestyle tip, it's about loyalty and looking good, and you know what I mean, feeling good about yourself, you know what I mean, and getting that bag with your brothers, you know what I'm saying, the peoples that you really love, you know what I mean. That's how I look at it.
That's fire. You guys looking for artists to sign still? You guys
just
working on
I am. I got my little dog Freddie Ruger, man. I just snapped. Well, we ain't made it official yet, but he gonna be on my little dog.
Y'all
man.
gonna convince him?
Yeah. It's just, man. I be, my time. I be so busy, focused on me. I'm where as soon as I do these, like this next project and finish this, I'm gonna really focus on really working with some cats. I want to be under it for real. But I definitely want to get on that tip with like signing some artists and really, like, you know what I mean. Get them the game, like expand their brain, show them what they really got to do and see what make something happen for real. I know. No, I can't. Oh yeah, you good, bro?
I was just gonna say it's good of you to recognize too that you got to work on what you got going on first. So that you can give them your full attention.
Yeah, I learned my lesson, man, over the years, just dealing with other people, and you know what I mean. And then also was trying to help other people so much, you know what I mean, with like trying to do too much all at once, and like you gotta get yourself right before you can get somebody else right, like you know. And I don't want people to feeling a certain way about me and shit, you know what I mean, like damn bro, you bullshit, you know? I don't want to deal with that.
Put me on ice,
right? Like I don't need one, you know. So when the time is right, but I definitely want to though.
Word. That's dope, man. I'm fucking with the whole thing because you know a lot of musicians don't even think that far ahead because you know having a record label, not just being an artist, you know that that puts more establishment into you.
Yeah, it's a man. You gotta really be passionate about this shit, man. You gotta really, and you gotta the main thing. And I be trying to tell cats, man. That's how I could tell somebody serious. Like, yeah, you might be talented, but you ain't go. At least go on YouTube and watch some videos about the business, or you ain't go like, you know what I mean, really want to learn what you got to do. You ain't take no time into that shit. I'm not really gonna fuck with you like that. Yeah, because my time too precious, though. Like
you got talent, but you ain't so good.
Yeah, you ain't so like Rick Ross ain't grab Meek Mills just because he's talented. He seen like he knew he was hungry, you know what I mean? T.I. and mad people was trying to sign him. That mean, he was handling his business right. Like people won't go want to invest into you if they see like, cause they don't want to do the work for you. Right, shit, they want you to do the work. Yeah. So you got to help you out. Yeah, they just gonna help you out. You gotta like. I was watching the interview with Damon. What's his name? Damon John. Dude used to own Fubu. Be on Shark Tank. Boy, dude,
light skinned dude.
And he was like,
who interviewed him? If I could ask.
Sway on Sway in the Morning.
He was on the Breakfast Club too.
Oh, word. Yeah. See, I gotta watch that.
Mental state.
Yeah. And he was like, they was talking about the fashion game, and he was talking about like they was like, a lot of people don't be having their business right. Like he's like, I could help. No, he said I could help a lot of people out, but they don't be having a shit together. Like they not even in position for me to help them out because they ain't got this set up and that set up and that set up. Shit they supposed to have set up, but they just freelancing. Yeah. They just selling their shit in the streets and all this and that, but they ain't got this set up. They tax about it. He's like, I'm not even I could want to bless, but you ain't even positioned for you ain't putting yourself in position for me to do that. I was like, damn, that's deep.
That's huge, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
because you never would even think about that. You got to be in the right position for someone to help you.
Yeah, like that's why I'm like, I ain't the most perfect artist and nothing like that. Like if an artist motherfucker came to me right now, want to sign me or something, like, how many songs you got right now? This and that. I'll look like a fool because I ain't got like 200 songs or something like that. I gotta step my work ethic up. I record and shit. I'll be moving. I'll be doing a lot of this and that, but I gotta step my game up too. Like, and I feel like every artist needs to do that. Like, do the shit as much as you can. Be in that booth for like it's like a job. You know what I mean? Like this music, like you gotta really be on it. You gotta be prepared for the moment. Cause you gonna look dumb as hell if that moment come and you ain't prepared. You gonna be like, damn, I just missed out on a blessing. You know what I mean?
Mic is where you shine.
For real. And that business.
In that lifestyle, but that mic at the end of the day is brought that whole lifestyle.
For real. In the business, man, ain't no joke, man. Like you gotta know this, like you gotta learn the business, man. I didn't avoid a lot of bullshit just cause I didn't read books and interviews and like that's all I do. I idolize Master P, you know what I mean? Like I love Master P, man. I watch all his interviews. Legend, like man. Dame Dash, I listen to all his interviews, every last one. As soon as I see some shit got upload about him, I stop what I'm doing. Let me see.
He's just funny to listen to too.
I follow boy on the gram.
Yeah. Oh damn, I ain't even follow. I got to follow him on the gram.
Yeah, he funny as hell.
Yeah, man. He funny as hell, and man.
He puts
like
you on too.
Yeah, man. Like people, that man. Like in that we got shit that motherfuckers didn't have in the 90s, man. It's like you couldn't dare like go on the internet in the 90s, 2000s and be listening to Free Game all the fucking time. You go on the internet right now, listen to everything Nipsey did. He told you exactly what he did. exactly every fucking thing. And motherfucker would be on you, want you to teach them some shit. I ain't even did this nigga did, bro. You can go on the internet and listen to all this. He telling you what you need to do. You getting mad at me, bro?
That's real, cause like I used to get like when we was like first like starting to get into this shit, I'd be like, yo, like someone teach me how to make beats. And like niggas would be lazy, and I'm like, man, you're on one. And I'm like, I just like hopped on YouTube one day. And like, oh shit, it's like right here,
right there, man. It's all we the most blessed generation, dog. For real, we the most blessed generation. It's all
through that dial-up phase, you know?
Man, for real. Like we got it all in our hands, like for real.
That's a fact, man. And speaking about YouTube, though, you seem to have like a pretty strong presence on there. Mm-hmm. Who do you work with? Do you have like a go-to videographer for your videos? And as far as your visuals go?
I just like to work with everybody. I feel like dope. I try to work with like it's a lot of cats right now I ain't got to that I want to work with. I just try to, and I feel like that help with getting your face everywhere because you can you getting uploaded on all these different pages, messing with these different directors, getting different looks. You know what I mean? Definitely. But yeah, definitely. That's what I like to do. I don't got a main guy. Okay. I just go to. But the last 2 videos I did was with this guy named Fresh. Oh yeah, he cold work too, man. On the artist tip, he's shooting videos with a lot of cats, a lot of people in Grand Rapids right now named Fresher. But shit, I just bought my own camera too. I got a cold ass camera. I'm about to start shooting my own shit. I got the cold stabilizer, all that shit. I just, that's fire. I'm about to step into that too, for real.
Yeah, I was actually gonna ask, do you like get involved with the treatment, like writing like the idea behind the videos and stuff?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I just can't. I want to say my treatment is for my intro video. I don't even do it, man. But like now that I got this camera, my mind just so open. I'm like, I could do whatever I want when I feel like it. You know what I mean? Like, man, I should have been did this shit, man. Yeah, for real.
I need to get a camera myself. I've been bullshit.
Man, you can't. It's like the best. I feel like it's like when I posted it on Facebook, the stabilizing the camera I got. Everybody was like, damn, that's the best move you could have did. Yeah, because they know how my mind worked. They're like, yeah, they know what I'm about to do, man.
Especially if you got that vision, it's just quick, like in and out.
Yeah, the guy that sold me the camera, he one of the top videographers in Muskegon over there named Silla Patilla. He like a legend, man, like camera guy. And he sold me that camera. He was like, Speedy, he like, only reason I'm letting you buy this motherfucker from you, man, because I know you got the mindset for this shit. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I know what you're going to do. So that's why I'm selling this. I'll let you get it or whatever. So
that's dope.
For real. I can't wait to get to work, man. For real.
That intro video dropping soon?
Man. Yeah, I think that's about to be the first video. Yeah, because I don't want to sit on too long. Like, I want to hurry and get that shit out. I just, gotta... I'm gonna have to put a lot of time into it, but it's gonna be dope, man. It's gonna be real dope. I'm gonna say, fuck it, this shit might be, I don't know when it's dropping, man.
It actually probably won't drop until like August, September.
Yeah, it's gonna be, ain't nobody will copy me anyways, man. It's gonna be like like I'm gonna do like some I'm just say Scarface, man. And, you know what I mean? From the bottom to the top. I was just say the movie, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bite-sized sample.
Right. You know, just like, I'm gonna just say like the beginning, you remember when he had a job when he first got to Miami? He working in a restaurant. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna have somebody in the car pull up like, yeah, man, this is my boy. I told you need to sign him, blah, this and that. But like on Scarface, like this one, I was telling you about, and I'll be like all cocky shit, like, man, and be like, you saw you could got balls, you can you drop class shit. I'll be like, man. Talking shit or whatever, right. And then I'm gonna quit the job. Like, man, fuck you, I'm out. I'm out. Yeah, and then it's gonna be like, I'm gonna just have scenes. I'm gonna just replicate scenes from the movie, but just be on some rap shit or whatever, or you know what I mean? Just just it go, man. I got some fire. I'm still kind of putting everything together, but
shit, I fucks with that.
My dad, he the one that gave me the idea. As soon as he heard the song, the beat. He be giving me so many ideas, man, to this day. That's like my biggest fan, like for real, my pops. Like he be giving me the dopest ideas. And as soon as he heard that shit, he's like, you need to do this like Scarface. I'm like, right. I was like, that's perfect. But yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
run to your dad a lot for second opinions?
Oh yeah, all the time. As soon as I drop some shit, I'm like, oh, he got to hear this. And as soon as I finished my album, the last 5-6 songs I just did, I went to him. I'm like, here you go. He be giving me his honest opinion. He be like, yep. I go right to him because I know he gonna keep it real.
Word. That's important, man. You need somebody that's not gonna just sugarcoat it or just be a yes man. You need somebody to tell you when something's whack.
Oh yeah, yep.
When it's actually hard,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
where you could even work on it to be better and shit too.
Most definitely. Yep.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we getting close. Are we over an hour? I think that's like most of the questions I have, man.
All right, for sure.
Well, I got like 3 like closing questions. I don't know if
All right.
Moses had anything else.
I got a good sign off question. I'm gonna let him do his 3. I'm gonna hit you with the sign off one.
Oh, okay.
All right, bet, man. Well, the first one's gonna be what keeps you motivated every day.
Getting my family out the struggle. Financial freedom.
Nah, freedom.
The love of the game, like just the love to just chasing what you want to do. You know what I mean? Just the process, like they say, you gotta love the process. You know what I mean? I just enjoying doing this shit because it give me something to wake up to do. You know what I mean? A lot of people wake up, don't know what the fuck they want to do with their life. You know what I mean? At least I can wake up and know what I'm going for. You know what I mean? So that motivate me. Buy my mama a big ass house.
Mm-hmm. Niggas gotta do that.
Yeah. Yeah, for real, I'm gonna be seeing all the NBA stars buying mama Bentleys shit. So they find that, get that first check, you know what I mean? Shit, like I'll be like, oh yeah, I gotta do that.
It's like the crib for Mom Dukes is like the ultimate, like
that's the ultimate goal though. Yeah, like you good, you know what I mean? And I'll do that. She'll get a crib for me, shit, for real.
True.
What else, man? Really, making sure my son future set. You know what I mean? That's the main thing, man. And I would say that though. That's really, but motivation, give hope to others, man. Go to my city, man. Saginaw, even here, man. Grab is my home too. I love the city.
Word.
And I love the potential that's around here, man. It's like one of the most talented cities. I feel like
Facts, man.
it's a hidden gem, dog. Like I know it's too many people here like that the world not fucking with, dog. A lot of cats like this is like could be like Atlanta anywhere. It's just a lot of work got to be done. It's a lot that need to happen around here. That's why I love this podcast. There's some real shit.
Appreciate that, man.
For real, there's some real ass shit.
And I agree too, man. Even like not even just rappers, but there's a lot of just dope ass creatives in general.
Exactly,
you know?
The creators. Period.
Yeah.
Period.
It's a melting pot for it, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I actually skipped over this question, man. And I kind of want to just talk about it real quick. You had a show recently with Lady Ace Boogie at Billy.
Yeah.
At Billy's. Talk about that a little bit.
Man, hey, what's funny is, I'm going to keep it real. So I forgot who didn't make it. Somebody was supposed to perform that night. And they went on. Because I wasn't originally on that bill. And she had hit me last minute, like the day before. She like, when you would come through or whatever. I'm like, bet, I'll do it. You know what I mean? Because I hadn't did Billy's yet. That was my first time. Always wanted to. Because me and my boy, every time we go there to the shows, they'd be like, man, it's that crowd you need to get it from, man. Because they sleep, man. Niggas sleeping on you, dog. It's that crowd. You know what I mean? I'm like, I know. So I was like, oh, yeah, bet. So went in there. She like, all right, you going up first. I'll be like, all right. Because I ain't trying to be cocky, man. I'm the last nigga you want to put up first. Because I'm going to show my ass and I'm the last motherfucker you want to put up first. And I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
If you're on the footage, you see I had that bitch rocking.
Yeah, definitely.
Turned that, and I was sick too. I wasn't even my best self. My voice wasn't loud as it could have been. I wasn't energetic like I want, I wasn't even at my best self at all. Like, I was like, watching the footage, I'd be like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
It was a great show though, man. There was a lot of talented cats that performed that night. But yeah, I shut that bitch down. Like she even told me when I got, she like, I apologize. She was like, I apologize. She on first. She like, I would never do that. She like, I ain't gonna lie, I've been sleeping on your news. Like, I ain't heard none of that shit.
Yeah.
She like, I'm like, yeah, usually she like, don't say no more. And she actually just hit me up. She got me on 2 shows coming up. I can't say we'll be on them. It's gonna be some dope ass shows. And she just hit me up earlier this week. Actually, it was crazy. Y'all hit me in the same day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that. Like, first she hit me, then you hit me. I was like, oh yeah, it's on, but
bookings on bookings.
Yeah, for real.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Lady Ace Boogie too, man.
Yeah, she won, man. She's so dope, man.
Yeah, she a big name.
She got bar. I remember the first time I saw her, we did a show together, man. I think it was Mike G was having like competitions for people to open up for one of them shows, and he was throwing, and we was on the same showcase before. Okay, and that's how I first. I think that was when I first saw her.
Hip hop heavyweights.
Yep, hip hop heavyweights. We did that, and I had one that to open up for Jeezy. I opened up for Jeezy. Sold out show at the intersection.
That's crazy.
That bitch, man. That's the best show. I mean, that bitch was that was the most hypest show I ever been to in my life, man. Was that other than the Kanye shit? But that show, like, that was like, he even it's a producer from your V12. Yeah. He was in a studio with him later that year, and he posted like the video, like he was in the studio just chilling with him. He like, man, you was in my city, man, Grand Rapids, blah, this and that. He was like, man, that bitch was epic. He was like, that was like the return of the snowman. Like that's how epic that shit was, here, man. He went like 2 hours by himself, and he was just going in, dog, all hits. Like, it was crazy. I was like, I kept telling Jada, like, and that's Jada's favorite. I always call him Little Jeezy because he remind me of, nobody talked that trap shit like my nigga Jada, man. Like, nobody. I'm like, bro, we just open up for your fucking idol, nigga. Like, man, bro, that's like, for real.
Have you done a lot of shows?
Oh yeah, I've done a lot of shows, man. I can't even name Webby, Boosie, all this.
That's dope.
Yeah, I got booked out Western Michigan recently. They had me out at WMU. Where else? I got a show coming up in Gary, Indiana too in a couple weeks.
Fire.
Yeah, man.
Would you say that Jeezy one was your best show?
Yes,
for sure,
by far. Hell yeah, that shit was nasty, man.
There's
a sold out crowd. It was like. I sold out the whole intersection, man. It was like literally like, man, that shit was crazy, man.
That sound like a movie, bro.
Yeah, I'm mad. We ain't get no footage or nothing. We all only got no footage. Somebody recorded us in the crowd, but it was blurry as hell. That's the only footage I got, man. Yeah. That was like in 2014. That was like 2014, I think. Yeah,
so the quality couldn't have been good.
You know, I'm gonna just put on for every Android user in the city. I'm gonna give them a go.
Man's over here still on the Android.
Got that Galaxy on.
Hey man,
my dad got one of them bitches. They keep fucking up on them too. He done had like 3 of them bitches.
Mine's
so far.
Fine. I honestly fucked it up. Like if my phone could talk, I'm like, yo,
your dad be working good and everything.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
I
just
he having a problem
with right here.
They had a recall on that shit.
He had to recall his phone.
On dad is on with the dad is fucking up. They just sent him a new one that's still fucking up.
Really?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Mine was good.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. But them cameras on that bitch gonna work though.
Well, what else can we expect from you in 2019?
Man, dropping that Against All Odds. I'm about to get these videos rolling. I'm about to step my game up on that. Like, I want to get these visuals going. I want to be on that. And low key, I'm about to get on some currency shit, man. I'm gonna just start dropping projects now, like at least every once a month.
Hell
I don't care if it's 4-5 songs. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's one of my guys I really look up to too. His hustle, I feel like he's smart. You got to keep people attention and keep feeding them, man.
Yeah.
It's we listen to album. You gotta have some real classic shit for people to just keep listening to your shit over and over. You know what I mean?
That playback value.
Yeah, playback value. So, and I know I can do that shit. I know, like, I know I can get when I go lay shit down, shit gonna be fire. I should be doing that shit, and I know I need to be doing that. Like, fuck it, you know. So I'm about to do. So expect more projects, more songs, more visuals. Man, more shows. That's really about it, man. Shit.
Word, I feel that, man. I'm looking forward to it, especially that intro song.
Oh, man.
That shit sounds like it's gonna be something crazy.
Yeah, man, for real.
Good snippet.
Solid snippet for sure.
Yeah, good looking. Yeah.
Well, my last question is, how can the people get in touch with you? Anybody that wants to book you to collaborate?
Instagram at official Gwopped Up _ Speedy. Official GWOPPEDUP _Speedy. If you get me on there on Facebook, I'm under Marquell Speedy Casey Senior, and Twitter at Gwopped Up Speedy all together, and shit. Yep, that's about it. Oh yeah, on Facebook you look at my music page too, Gwopped Up Speedy. Yep.
Bet that. YouTube too, right?
Yeah, YouTube, Gwopped Up Speedy.
All right, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Okay. Final sign off question time. Okay. What do you feel should be advice given to new artists or artists struggling out here? Because like from just this interview alone, like I fucks with you heavy, bro. Like I respect your hustle, I respect your grind, like all that stuff. And like I also appreciate how you were just talking about like, yo, like the internet, like especially YouTube is the teacher. If you could give any up and coming artist out here, like anybody you see, like, man, like bro, I have it if he just did, like what would you try and say to the up and comers?
Stay consistent. Like, man, ain't nobody gonna hear shit unless you putting in their face. Like, I would say stay in the booth. Really focus on marketing. For real, like, focus on marketing. Be yourself. You trying to only, like, really be yourself is the main thing. You know, have fun with the shit. You know what I mean? Learn the business. Collab with people, work with people, you know what I mean? That's you see talent in and that's on the same grind as you. Fuck with people who like-minded. Don't waste time with people who don't give, shit. Hey, some people ain't go get it. They ain't gonna believe in you. Keep believing yourself. Like, for real, like, I remember when I first started shit, niggas used to laugh at me, all type of shit, man. I done did shit I ain't even thought I ain't even imagine I was gonna do. So, like, believe in yourself for real and know what you want to do with your music. Have a vision for it. Educate yourself every day. And shit. What else, man?
Damn, real quick, man. This is another thing that I heard earlier. You said you like books. What are some of your real quick? What are some of the books you read right now, or something that you read recently that you really fucking with?
Recently, Jay Prince biography.
Word.
The guy, that started Rap A Lot Records, Godfather of the South. Man, check his butt, like, man.
That's a staple in hip hop for sure.
Listen, y'all, read more.
Yes.
Period.
Because you go see what they went through, and it make you see what you like. The shit people be seeing these motherfuckers rich as hell. No, but man, they ain't just get that shit easily. Like, it's hard to get $5,000. Like, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. You gotta be really obsessed with your vision. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like this shit ain't gonna happen overnight. You know what I mean? All type of shit, man. You gotta see what people went through. That it's gonna give you an idea of what you need to do. You know what I mean? It's gonna show you, and then it make you realize that the shit ain't easy. You know what I mean?
Right.
For real. Check out Master P book. I forgot, it's called like 5 Ways to. I forgot the name of it, but it's like his only book he got out.
It's like a biography.
No, it's just it's a business book.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah, it's a business
I was
book.
just putting on game.
Yeah, yo, just giving you game about how to save, invest, all that.
That's dope. I didn't know he put that out.
Yeah, he put out. It's kind of old. It came out probably about like 10 years ago or so.
Okay.
Oh, 10 years. It's been a while, but it's a good book.
Yeah, I need to check that out.
Yeah, check that out. Shit. Another book I just read, Bobby Brown biography. Man, whew, that's the best. That might be one of the best books I ever read in my life.
Should play some crazy ass.
Oh my god, Lord mercy! Like, man, whew, that's one of the coldest books, man. That BT movie ain't do no justice to that book at all, dog. Like, you can't even put.
It's not even the same thing.
No.
That's funny as hell.
One of the best books I ever read, and it gave a lot of insight to like what, like, damn, like, you really can't judge a book by its cover, dog. Right. That boy, he tough.
He went through a lot.
For what that dude is a walking miracle.
What they call him back in the day, the bad boy of R&B.
Man, that nigga, he like the first Chris Brown. Like, it'd be funny because, I'm such a music head, and I'll be around, like, I'll be chilling with the females, and they, even one about like 25, 24, 23 or whatever, I'll be like, they be like, I'm like, man, that nigga was like Bobby, like that nigga was the first Chris Brown. Like what Chris Brown is now, that's what that's how big that he was that top dog, the top nigga. Like it was Michael Jackson, Prince, and Bobby Brown. That was it. Niggas, they couldn't out dance that nigga. He had them hits. His first album with Diamond, I think. Like, that album stayed number one. That Don't Be Cruel album stayed number one for like a whole year on billboards. He was touring for like 5 years off that one album.
A whole year.
It took him a long time to drop the second album because that shit was just that shit. It was like he just went everywhere. All over. He was just that nigga.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Bobby. Like that's why it was so big for him, and that's like Chris Brown and Rihanna getting married. Yeah. That's what like with him and like that's Whitney, really like Whitney Houston was the biggest female in the world at the time. She was like Beyonce.
Right.
Not even Rihanna. She was on Beyonce level. Probably bigger than that. Yeah. And this nigga was the hood nigga that pulled her. Like he really was from the hood and like he was like the bad boy. They was like, what? They was mad about that shit. Like he fucked, but she was hood as hell. They ain't know that. They had her playing an image. You know what I mean? Right. Like she was a goody two shoes all along. She was worse than him.
All right, real quick. This is my final crazy. One. Just because you brought up Currency, what's your favorite Currency project? My favorite one is Covert Coup.
Ooh. Damn, man.
And I'm biting my teeth on that though.
God. I think it's the one with it might be a new Jack City or whatever it's called. It's between that and
V12 was on there, wasn't he?
I think so.
Yeah, I think V12 had a couple.
I think Willie might be on that too. No, he on that some Tariq Terrace Vinny. Damn, what's the name of that shit?
It's that cover with the old dude and shit.
Yeah, that's that motherfucker.
Terror of a City or something like that.
Yep. And you know what's crazy? I was at work one day at wherever I was working at that time, and I was listening to that project, whatever the one Willie on. I was like, damn, that'd be cold if Willie that was on some shit with this nigga. And then he popped up on that bitch. I was like, what the fuck?
Was it Terrace Verde?
Yeah.
That's what it's pronounced?
Yeah.
I couldn't even find it in here. It just kind of popped in my
head. I don't know, man. That's just...
That's a hard question. That's a hard question.
That's a hard question.
I'm still biting my teeth over Covert Coup. The only reason I like Covert Coup is because I heard... that was the first time I heard Freddie Gibbs and Currency on a song together. And that beat Scotty Pimpin'. I was just like, I gotta like beats.
That song was a banger too.
I don't know, man. Shout out to Currency, man. I'm gonna be working with him one day, very soon.
Facts.
For real.
Big facts, man. Well, those are some great wrap-up questions, bro. Why don't you let the people know where they can find you?
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at Windbreaker Moses. Short and simple.
Real short and simple.
I deleted all my old music. I got new shit coming out in fall. I don't like to give dates because then I feel pressured, but all my new shit's coming out in the fall.
Bet that. Make sure y'all follow the homie Gwopped Up Speedy on all streaming sites, all social media platforms. And of course, make sure you follow Flyer Population on all streaming platforms. That's Flyer, FLYYR Population, YouTube, SoundCloud, Amazon, anything you could think of, we're on those platforms. So make sure Amazon podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, Google Podcasts, all that shit. Make sure you guys add us on the platform of your choice. It was an honor to have you on the show, bro. Something I definitely had to
appreciate
do.
Man, I appreciate this a lot, man. For real,
Yeah, man. We definitely have to shoot another episode.
My first podcast interview ever.
Oh, man. Word.
Oh, for real?
That's what's up, man.
This is dope. I couldn't wait to do some shit like this, man.
Breaking the ice.
Yeah. I couldn't wait. For real, I'm trust me. I'm gonna push this shit. So I'm pushing it like it's a fucking album. Like, send this shit to everybody.
Appreciate that.
Free J the Dollar, man. My baby gonna be on real soon, man. For real.
Straight up, bro. Straight up. Yeah. Thank you again, bro, for coming on. It's an honor. Thank you guys all for listening and tuning in. Peace and love.
On it.
Who is Mike?
You got them fake ass yays, huh? We back all shit cause you don't be catching no plays, huh? Always in and out of jail, huh? No crooked cops know you well, huh? You bout to tell, huh? Beating your dick cause you don't never get no pussy, huh? She made you eat her out, and her shit was bushy, huh? I bet you paid for the nookie, huh? You saw some word to an undercover. Oh, you a rookie, huh? You got a warrant and for some child support, huh? Caught a petty case and you ain't going to court, huh? Bustin' that nigga just for sport, huh? You working hard now, but back in the day you was a dork, huh? You stood in line trying to get that Section 8, huh? Got all the J's, but you pay your bills late, huh? You got a date, you can't wait, huh? That nigga dicked you down, then he told you that he had to skate, huh? Hold up, how you living? Set up shop, getting that guap, how you living? Working hard or hardly working, how you living? Getting to it or you perping, how you living? Always in some shit or you drama free. You ain't got a lot of kick it, keep it G. Up closer from a distance I can see. No matter what you do, niggas, they sucker free. Your phone ringing off the hook, huh? The J's following your car, that made a turn, you a shook, huh? Was with your boy when you got booked, huh? You took the charge and he still ain't put no money on your books, huh? Public defender, so you out, he a crook, huh? Ain't get to know you, they just care about your looks, huh? You be swagging on them hoes, huh? You boost the clothes, huh? But you don't care, you made a roll, huh? All these niggas think you bad, huh? Made him nut quick, he said you the best he ever had, huh? Match your shoes with your bag, huh? Went to the club, ass poking out, you had them hoes mad, huh? Got trust issues, you blame it on your past, huh? Heard they killed old boy, that shit was sad, huh? And they be wildin' in the sag, huh? That nigga claim he got it, but we know that he ain't got a bag, huh? Hold up, how you living? Set up shop, getting that guap, how you living? Working hard or hardly working, how you living? Getting to it or you perping, how you living? Always in some shit or you drama free. You ain't got a lot of kick it, keep it G. Up closer from a distance I can see. No matter what you do, niggas, they sucker free. GCG, we the shit, huh? You hit a lick, huh? Ain't tell a soul, you think you slick, huh? That bitch ugly, but you hit it cause she thick, huh? Beat on your woman cause you know she on my dick, huh? The streets talk, you know who got them bricks, huh? Pounds in the whip, and you ain't even legit, huh? Your baby mama make you sick, huh? She called you creepin' last summer, you know she ain't forget, huh? On Facebook, popping at all the hoes, huh? The screenshots got your lying ass exposed, huh? She a clappy, but she dyking, huh? Cause niggas ain't want a wife, huh? They say you trifling, huh? Got in the fight and they put it on the tube, huh? She beat your ass, you was fucking with her dude, huh? And they be wildin' in the room, huh? This nigga hating, hold up, what you tryna do, huh? Huh? Hold up, how you living? Set up shop, getting that guap, how you living? Working hard or hardly working, how you living? Getting to it or you perping, how you living? Always in some shit or you drama free. You ain't got a lot of kick it, keep it G. Up closer from a distance I can see. No matter what you do, niggas, they sucker free.